So, welcome to day 15. We're at day 15, chapter 11. We are officially at the halfway mark. Officially, day 15. We're halfway home. We're halfway home. So, today we're going to talk about what Alice and the rabbit have wandered up and found a cabin. Let's go find out what. Oh, hold up. Let me do my intros. Hey, this is Michelle from Relationships Through the Looking Glass. Thanks so much for being part of the 30-day challenge with us. Hopefully, you've been rolling on through all the chapters with us as we go through chapter 1 all the way up to today, chapter 11, the cabin. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey, what's that? Said Alice. Where? Said the rabbit. Over there. It looks like a cabin? Exactly. I know exactly where that cabin, what that cabin is. Okay, what? When we would be out here training, we would go there and rest. We actually would stay there overnight when we had overnight training sessions. Training? You guys would have training sessions in the mountains? Yeah. But I know that cabin, so I know we're getting close. And I also know that there's food in that cabin. When's the last time you've been here? Well, I guess, you know what? I don't know. Everything, all the track of time gets so confusing in Wonderland. Yeah. But you know what's funny? If we're still in Wonderland and you've been here and at that cabin, that means you've been here before. Whoa, you're right. Well, anyway, let's get to that cabin. So Alice and the rabbit start running towards the cabin. Alice getting very excited because she knew exactly where she was at, but also she knew what was in the cabin. There were water supplies, non-perishable items, and just things like maps and other tools that could help them on their journey. So as they got to the cabin, she jiggled the lock on the door, and just as always, it's open. The door slowly opens, making the loudest creaking sound. Wow, said Rabbit. Somebody really needs to oil those latches. They walk on in, and she says, people haven't been here in a while. Yeah, I can tell from the spider webs, says Rabbit. Well, come over here. So Alice goes over to a hole that's nicely organized between the wall and the crevice on the ground and pulls out some maps. These are the maps, and she spreads them on the table what we used when we were doing our training to find our way to different places. Places like where? Said Rabbit. You know, just different places. What's over here? And then Rabbit, as he hopped over to the corner, found a whole stash of water. Different sized bottles, but all good water. Oh, this is great, said a rabbit. I am thirsty. Sure, go ahead and have some. And then on the other side of the cabin, they found some nuts and some other items that they could definitely use on their trip. Wow, I'm so happy we found this place, said Alice. There's actually some beds in the back if you want to go take a nap, said Rabbit. No, said Alice to the rabbit. So they jumped on over and lay down. Rabbit has his own bed, Alice had her hers, and Alice started to tell Rabbit about some of the fun times that she had while they were in the cabin. And she would say, you know, when I was a younger girl, they used to bring myself out here, the sorcerer out here, and some others, and we would just have the best time. It was not any worry about what was wrong or who was wrong. It wasn't any worry about what people did to hurt somebody's feelings or even feelings being hurt at all. We just came out here, we ran, we played, we joked around, we had a great time, and I miss those times. I miss the way those times made me feel. The rabbit looked over and said, it sounds like you had a really good time out here. I did, said Alice. Well, it doesn't mean you can't have those good times again, said the rabbit. Yeah, but I'm older now and I have responsibilities and things that I have to do. Yeah, we do get old and we do have responsibilities, I guess, but it doesn't mean you have to just close off all areas of life that bring you joy and happiness. Yeah, that's true, but I also know that when you have yourself being vulnerable to certain things, even though it looks great on the beginning end of it, it can end poorly. And we've already seen an example of that, said Alice. Yeah, you're right, said the rabbit. But just think of all the memories. Like just now, you talking about all the fun things you guys did out here in this cabin. I can see that you get excited about it. You should be able just to hold on to that excitement and carry it with you. Yeah, what if I could? On days when I'm not feeling so good, I can just go back and think about days like today. Or days like when I was younger and we were out here playing and fighting and, all that training stuff. You fought when you were training? Yeah, but that's not important. So, I think we probably have about 2, maybe 3 more days walking before we can get to the base of the mountain. Oh my gosh, when you say it like that, said the rabbit. I know. But at least we're here tonight and we can get some really good sleep. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. So the rabbit turns around, gets comfy, and goes to sleep. Alice stares at the ceiling for a little while longer and notices that she can't sleep. So she decides to walk out to the front porch of the cabin and just look off towards the mountain, thinking to herself, I gotta get home. I wonder what they've been doing without me, how they've been, what's going on. I can't believe I left them. I left them alone to defend themselves. So as she sat down on the porch, she started hearing some fluttering and looks up, and it's her friend the butterfly. How did you know we were here? She said. I don't know. I just kind of followed where I felt energy coming, and here we are. Well, cool. It's good to see ya. How have you been? She said to the butterfly. Just fluttering around here to there. It must feel so great to be so free. Well, we have to watch out for strong winds, but other than that, yeah, I kind of enjoy my freedom. I wish I could be that free, said Alice. Why can't you? Said the butterfly. Well, for one, I can't fly, so. Yeah, but you can be free in other ways, said the butterfly. Oh yeah? How? Said Alice. How in a way where I won't get hurt? Ah, said the butterfly. There's the stipulation, huh? Where you won't get hurt. Well, we can't guarantee that everything you do will be an joyful one, and we can't guarantee that every chance you take won't be one where you get hurt. But if you choose not to take those chances, you won't find the ones that make you happy either. Yeah, but is it worth the possibility of being hurt? Taking that chance on happiness. Well, that's a question you have to ask yourself, said the butterfly. Don't you want to be happy? Said the butterfly. Well, yeah, sure, Alice replied. So how do you know what's going to make you happy or how you'll get there if you're too scared to be vulnerable enough to allow yourself to experience new things? I guess you have a point there. But for right now, I can't even focus on any of that because I have to get home. Well, from the looks of it, you're closer than you've ever been. You're right, said Alice, and I have all of the people that I've met along the way to help me with that. So thank you. Not a problem, said the butterfly as she fluttered off. And that's where we end today's episode, or chapter, at the cabin, where Alice was having a lot of good memories, good times, but also questioned the fact of being happy in the fear of vulnerability and allowing herself to try new things in the quest for that happiness. Something that many of us have to deal with, right? Taking that chance to say, I want to be happy again. But then at the same time, but I don't know if I want to take the chance and put myself in a situation where I can be hurt. Definitely deep topics to think about, but Alice has bigger things to deal with right now, and that's getting home to her village. So we'll see what happens tomorrow as we go on our next chapter, chapter 12, to see what brings or what comes Alice and Rabbit's way. Thanks so much for participating in the 30-day challenge. And yeah, as always, take care, stay safe, and be well.